Good afternoon. My name is Craig Richardson, and the multi tier support system strategy that I chose this evening to talk about is the talk ticket. The talk ticket is part of the positive behavior support system. The strategy, how to use this strategy, is pretty much each student who possibly is going through a rough time in class or has a pressing issue that they need to speak to an adult or a staff about, they will be issued a talk ticket. The talk ticket is to prevent the student from disrupting or breaking the focus of the lecture for the teacher. So if the student informs the teacher that he has a pressing issue that they need to talk to someone, a particular staff, a counselor, or someone that on school campus that they feel that they need to speak with, the teacher, while lecturing, can hand the student a talk ticket. That talk ticket will ensure that the student will have the opportunity to express themselves at a certain time and a certain date with a certain staff member or counselor or the person that is available to them at that specific time. So that talk ticket reassures that student that they will get the opportunity to express themselves. They just won't be able to do it right then during lecture. The talk ticket pretty much is given out in a slip. The information on the talk ticket, which this is an example of the talk ticket. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll read it. The information on the talk ticket states that the talk ticket, this ticket entitles the student name to a conversation with one of the following adults, depending on their availability. And it has 3 slots that the student can fill out that they may be able to speak with. It could be the principal, could be the teacher, could be a therapist or a counselor. The conversation will take place on, and it gives a time for the date and the time to reassure that student that they will have the opportunity to speak with the adult that they list on the sheet. The student will talk with the adult about the following incidents or concerns. So that gives the student the opportunity to write down his concerns about what he wants to speak to the adult about. The student will describe what happened, talk about what role he or she played in the event, think of positive things that the student could have done to bring about a better outcome. They will be able to think other positive things that the teacher or other people could have done to bring about a better outcome. They can come up with appropriate next steps that the students could take to improve the situation. If none of the above adults are available, the student will return to the classroom and redeem this ticket at a more convenient time. So therefore, this talk ticket allows the student to express itself to whoever they choose. I think this is a very good idea so that even though the student is dealing with an issue, that they can also have an opportunity to deal with that and be reassured that they can deal with that issue. I think this is a very good issue because sometimes in the middle of lecture, that can be a disruption to your classroom. If a student is constantly reaching out and you can see that the student is bothered, and this reassures the student that he will get the opportunity to express himself. It will just be at a specific time, a specific date, with a specific person. The next thing is the nice part about the talk ticket, after the student gets the opportunity to talk to the adult or the staff member that they choose, they have a talk ticket reflective plan. This is pretty much after the student has talked with the adult and they've written down their thoughts about the situation. So it asks the student to describe what happened in the event that they needed to speak on. What role did they play in making the incident worse or better? It asks also, what are some positive things you could have done to bring about a better outcome from this situation? What are some other positive things that the teacher or other people could have done to bring about a better outcome? And finally, it says, what are appropriate next steps you can now take to improve your situation? So the reflective planner allows the student to pretty much express himself, to have the opportunity to express what they think could be done better, or if a staff member or a teacher could have done something better. So I think this helps the staff, the students, build a rapport. It gives the students the opportunity to express themselves, and it helps build a rapport between staff and students. If I was to pick a tier in which the talk ticket falls under in our MTSS framework, I would say it falls under tier 1, which is a tier basically used for the majority of students. This tier pretty much helps build rapport with students and staff. It's a wide range tier that the majority of students will be able to use. And once again, this talk ticket is available to all students in the class. On the MTSS framework, like I said, I would place this strategy under tier 1. Once again, my name is Craig Richardson, and this is my MTSS strategy, which is under the PBS, the Positive Behavior Systems Talk Ticket. Once again, this is Talk Ticket. Thank you very much.